Hello, everyone. It is time for America's Audit Update from the Republican Party of Arizona. I am your chairwoman, Dr. Kelly Ward. Now, this update is going to be longer today because this is breaking information. You are going to find it shocking, so please watch it until the end. Today, we are going to explore the Maricopa County Big Router Lie. The argument that the Maricopa County election officials are making that accessing the routers would risk compromising the social security numbers, medical histories, and or law enforcement files is another big lie. Maricopa County had 2.1 million votes in 2020 and therefore requires a very large system to handle them. No software routers would be used, only hardware routers. Decades ago, hardware routers were expensive, but the price has fallen and many more capabilities have been added to those devices. Hardware routers are a separate, dedicated piece of equipment with fast networking and limited disk storage. Fast networking, limited disk storage. Only the rawest of rookie network technicians would install additional applications and data files on a router. In beginning classes, network technicians are trained not to install applications or data files on routers. They're trained that the router is a single purpose machine used to route packets of data. A router would never be used as a database server because the disk storage would not support a database server, especially for an entity as large as Maricopa County. Each application or data file installed would reduce the performance of the router. And guess what? Users want the routing to be as fast as possible. There is no danger when a forensic copy is made of the router hard drive. The certified forensic software programs start the router in single user mode, without network capability enabled. This includes disabling any wide area networking capability. So without networking capability, there is no access to other servers or to other workstations. Even servers, network attached storage units, or workstations in the same physical rack are not accessible when in single user mode with networking disabled. The reason single user mode is used by the forensic software is to keep other computers from changing anything on the router. The forensic software will make a true copy of the router disk. Now, while it's not necessary to unplug the network cables from the router ports for a certified forensic copy of the router to be made, a network technician he or she could unplug them. With no physical connection to a network, it would be impossible, that's right, impossible, to access any other computer or storage unit. So Dominion Voting Systems has manuals, and those manuals describe configurations with Windows, database, and application servers, and network attached storage. Databases are stored on the database server. The applications are stored on the application server, and the election data files are stored on the network attached storage. There is no discussion of storing applications or data files on a router in these manuals. For an election system to be certified, the election computer should not and cannot be shared with law enforcement and should not and cannot contain medical records. Law enforcement laws and regulations would prohibit storing law enforcement data on non-law enforcement computers or network attached storage. HIPAA is something I'm familiar with as a physician, and HIPAA places stringent restrictions on disclosing medical information, and it restricts medical information to non-election computers and network attached storage. Let me ask you this. Has Maricopa County violated HIPAA laws? And if so, they are required to self-report. Between election cycles, the voting system should be stored in a secure location with no access except authorized election officials and supporting technical staff. That secure storage makes the election equipment unusable for daily use, as is required for law enforcement, for human resources, or for medical personnel, and for medical information. Hopefully, this clears up another big lie by Maricopa County attorneys. I thank you for tuning in. It is going to be a busy week. If you want to support America's Audit and make sure that we can keep the pressure on and we can keep pushing to get this done, donate at the link below. We need your help. Please share this video. We will finish America's audits. I'll see you next time.